everyone, my name is David and today I'm going to record this video the reason why cancer is so hard to beat. Let's get started. An undead city under siege, soldiers and police rushingly shooting down waves of zombies that flood from the infected streets, trying to escape and infect more cities. This is what happens when your body fights cancer. More exciting than any movie. How does this survival unfold? The elimination phase. It all begins with a single corrupted cell. It's no longer to repair its genetic code. It can't kill itself anymore, and it's beginning to multiply rapidly. At this point, things are not great, not terrible. The cell is not yet dangerous, but nothing happens, it soon will be. Over weeks, the corrupted cells making copies of itself. One cell turns into dozens, hundreds, and thousands. Because the original was broken, its copies are breaking and mutating even more. They turn into a different genetic lineage. Clans are working together and competing. Some mutate in ways that makes them weaker. Other mutations don't change anything, while few come fitter and better at survival. Together, they form a tiny tumor. Not cancer yet, but getting there. The growing tumor needs lots of resources. If the cells doesn't get food and oxygen, they will die and the problem will solve itself. Unfortunately, a few corrupted cells unlock a new mutation that saves them, the ability to order the growth of new blood vessels, and your body provides the supply they need to survive. As the tumor continues to grow, it starts causing damage. Neighbor healthy cells begin to starve and die, which attracts attention. In a sense, this tiny tumor is like a rogue town. Imagine a group of rebels in Brooklyn that decided they're no longer part of New York, which happens to copy the same space. The new city wants to grow, so it orders tons of steel beams, cement, and drywall. The building follows its no logic and badly planned, ugly and dangerous crooked. They're built just right in the middle of the street, atop of playgrounds and on existing furniture. The old neighborhood is torn down or overbuilt to make room for new stuff. Many of the former residents are trapped in the middle of it and starves. This goes on for a while until it attracts the smell of death finally attracts attention. Building expires, police show up. In your body, attraction of the stench of dead cells, your immune system is activated. First, responder immune systems invade the tumor. Macrophages and natural killer cells. Police forces that right to work, killing and eating tumor cells. They release chemicals, signals that let the whole immune systems that their cancer to decay. Dendritic cells, intelligence officers of the immune systems, collect samples of the dead tumor cells and begins to activate their heavy weapons, helper and killer T cells. We explain this in specialized super weapons in another video, but all you really need to know is that they have a library listing every bad thing could happen into your body. While each cancer is unique, They're genetic corruptions they can't hide. And your T cells knows what to look for. They have the deadliest cancer cells you have. By the time they arrive, the tumor has grown to hundreds of thousands of cells. But this is about to change. T cells block the growth of new blood vessels, which starts thousands of tumor cells and putting an end to their growth. Imagine a building inspectors switching off electricities and water, putting up roadblocks to Cancer Town so they no more food and materials to be delivered. With no way to hide from the carnage unfolding, the tumor collapses into hundreds of thousands of tumors are massacred. Their carcasses are cleaned up and consumed by macrophages, and that then other healthiest tissues degenerate. Your body has crushed the illegal tumor cells without mercy. You will never know how it fights or how many times this has happened to your body. Except in this case, something did not go as planned. The illuminable phase. Unfortunately, natural selection spoiled your victory. By doing the best to destroy the tumor, your immune system accidentally selects the fittest tumor cells. The tumor consists different in lineage that keep growing and keep mutating. Most are erased, but just a few more resident ones survive, and these are the fittest tumor lineage and was just a bit better than surviving the massacre than anyone else. It decides to do it all over again, but better this time. The tumor cells is much stronger than any of the thousands that were killed. Maybe it is better at hiding, fighting back, maybe growing faster, or is better at stealing resources. Maybe it survived with much less oxygen, so it all begins again. It's like the surviving rebel starts tumor town that have learned their lessons. Now they know the law better and how to speak it, what permits help them how to avoid the police. So the surviving tumor cells mix thousands of copies that mutate from form new lineage. But until once again a tumor has grown, made up from resilient cells. The immune system does not care though. This time it even has experience. Instead of starting with police, SWAT teams go right into tear tumor town down. Maybe its inhabitants without mercy. But once again, they don't get everyone. One of them survives. The fitter tumor cells from already fitter lineage. This time it gets chief suits and studies the building code. Pretending into lawyer to start tumor town over again. The struggles now repeat many times. Each time rebels learn a bit more about how to avoid the law. If at any point the immune system gets all the tumor cells, the story ends. But in this case, it doesn't. Finally, a tumor cell changes in a way that makes it properly dangerous. Cancer. The types that kill people. How? Immune systems has an off switch that deactivates them before they can attack, which is principle is a good idea. Immune system is extremely dangerous and in many cases it needs to be shut down. Like your central nervous system, but this off switch can be explored. The mutated tumor cells finds a way to switch the immune systems off by targeting the inhibitor receptors on anti-cancer cells. This inhibiting receptors from stop immune systems from killing. The cells now is more a powerful founder of new lineage of cancer cells and mass products. Thousands of new copies that once again change the mutation further, building yet another tumor town. The escape phase. The new cancer cells has become immune to the immune systems, and everything is different this time. The tumor town has been rebuilt, even uglier and stranger before. But now the Cancer City's councils has forgot all kind of permits. As building inspectors come to shut down constructions, they get confused. They stunt wander off, unable to order destructions of sprawling buildings. Police try to enter the illegal city to arrest the builders and execute inhabitants, but this time Tumor Town has erected its own roadblocks that can keep the laws from entering. Confused, police stands around helplessly. As the Tumor Town slowly envelops the former Brooklyn, more and more civilians die. The T-cell SWAT teams arrived to end this travesty, but things got worse. New lineage of Tumor Town. Officials have started to forge court documents that order police to shoot their own. What cancer cells are doing at this point is actually shut down the immune system. Defenses by sending corrupt signals, and now malignant tumor has no longer has a pushover has begun creating cancer microbes, a sort of borderland that is hard to cross. All avenues of attack has been shut down and affordable growth of this consequence. This is dangerous tumor, cells are strong and able to fight. Push their immune systems back and expand further. If more mutations happen, then some of the cancer cells will begin to explore the world and expand into other tissues to build new towns. So this is exactly why cancer is so harmful. It's taking space and storing so much nutrients that your true self has no more room to function anymore. And this go on for too long, organs will shut down. But this tactic is a dead end. The more successful cancer gets, the more damage it destroys the world. Its world. When the body dies, the cancer dies too. It's a truly game without winners. Except humanity is planned to win this game. At this moment, hundreds of thousands of scientists are working on new and better ways of killing cancer to destroy and burn down Tumor Town for good. In recent years, immunotherapy has made enormous progress. It's relatively new therapy which our own immune systems are modified to kill cancer better than any medicine can do. It's like giving your building inspectors machine guns and flamethrower. But this is a story for another time. For now, cancer is a battleground. If human ingenuity is justice, then one day, maybe in not too distant future, we will eradicate it once and for all. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.